Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's the travelling comic here in another hotel room somewhere in the world. And this morning I'm in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. I joined Queen Victoria this morning in, well, I would say about an hour's time on the second week of a 2-week voyage that it's on around the Canary Islands. So it's Gran Canaria today. Tomorrow we're in Arrecife, which is Lanzarote. Then we have a sea day. Then we're in Cadiz, and then a couple of sea days, and we're home. You know everything there is to know about Queen Victoria because I've been on it loads of times and I've showed you loads of videos and we've done walkthroughs. So this video is going to be fairly short and it's just going to be spending time with me during this last week for the return voyage from Queen Victoria to Southampton. I'll go ashore. Again, I've done detailed videos of all the ports, so there'll just be little glimpses of them. Just generally let you see what I do. A lot of you know what I do, but if you just happened upon the channel, I'm a comedian. I travel the world. I fly onto cruise ships, do a couple of shows, fly off and go on to the next one. I don't know if there's another guest entertainer on board or guest entertainers. That remains to be seen, and we'll find that out together. Anyway, if this is something that you think you'd like to watch, you know what to do. Keep watching. Now, I have arrived at the ship. They're just checking that the ship's expecting me. This is the bit that always makes me laugh. The people you book you months in advance and then you arrive at the ship and they go, who? I'll be on shortly. Just like that, I am on board. The hotel that I was staying in, beautiful hotel called Levy Loom. I'll put it up for you, let you know where it was. Bed, gloriously comfortable, the pillow's great, a fabulous night's sleep. I did go out for a little wander last night, so I'll put up footage of that as well because I'm not going ashore today because, well, I've too much to do. When I come on the ship, I've got to get myself organised. Now, guest entertainers. Joining today, as well as me, and performing tonight, and then leaving tomorrow, is Jimmy Cullum, the jazz pianist singer. So that'll be a big thing. He's arriving with a bit of an entourage, whereas I just arrived by myself. So he's performing tonight. I've got my schedule. I'm performing tomorrow night, and at this stage, that's all that I have to do. Fingers crossed, it stays like that. Sometimes you're fortunate; you only have to work one night in the week, and I'm hoping that that's what happens. Anyway. That's enough for now. You're caught up, you're in the cabin. You know what the cabin looks like, for I've shown you many times before on Queen Victoria. And what I'll do now is I'll go and do my housekeeping. I'll do my laundry. And people say, why do you do it? Can you not give it? Yes, I can give it to be done. But I always get a good sense of satisfaction when I do my own. And I know then when I walk on stage, the shirt is perfect and whatever. It's just a personal thing. Hey. Don't beat me up for it. Okay, that's enough for now. When I come back, I don't know what time. It'll be today sometime. Day 1 on Queen Victoria here in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, Las Palmas. Anyway, this is where I am. Well, I got everything done that had to be done. Also, when I was walking through the ship, as you know, if you've watched these videos, especially on Cunard, at 3 o'clock they have afternoon tea. And that is not just when they're at sea, even at port they have afternoon tea. And I happened to be walking past today just as it was about to be served, and I got a little clip for you of the waiters walking in with the tea. And if you wonder why there's not so many people there, it's because it's a shore day and they were ashore. What else? That's it, really. A relaxing afternoon. Right, my plans tonight now are I'm going to go just to the buffet. I'm not going to go to the main restaurant tonight. I'm just going to grab some food and then go and see Jimmy's 8 o'clock show. So I'll put up a little clip of that if I'm able to do that, and maybe a little clip of the buffet as well. Okay, next time I see you, it will be tomorrow, because I'll not talk to you after that. I'll just put up those clips. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow in Arrecife in Lanzarote, day 2. Show last night from Jimmy, and you've just seen a little clip. I didn't want to video any more than that because I would say his lawyers are much more effective than mine. Just in case. I'm quite sure he doesn't want to put see stuff like that up on YouTube, but a brilliant show it was. Anyway, here we are this morning in Arrecife in Lanzarote, and I'm about to head ashore. You have been here with me before. If you want to see what it's like in Arrecife, go through my videos and you'll see one when I was last here on Queen Mary 2. But anyway, I'm going ashore myself. I'll go for a walk. I'll put up a couple of little clips of Arrecife for those that can't be bothered to look back. But it's not an in-depth look at Arrecife. Okay, enough of saying Arrecife. I'm going to go now into Arrecife. Where am I today? All together? 1, 2, 3. Correct. See you ashore. I think there's a shuttle bus ride today. Must be because of where we're docked, because the last time there wasn't. Okay, catch you later. Well, I've had a really lovely time here ashore in Arrecife. As you can see, there's more blue sky than clouds now. It's nice. The breeze is keeping me cool. If it wasn't here, it would probably be a little bit more uncomfortable than what it is. But anyway, I've spent about 4 hours ashore. I've explored, I have had lunch, I have sat in the sun, I have contemplated life. I've just had a wonderful time. And I'm heading back now to the ship because I have a sound check to do before my show tonight. So I'll see you on board. You're more than welcome to join me. Well, hello, if you're still with us, still following me on this video, then give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing. Join the little growing community that is the Travelling Comer. Right, what's my plans for the rest of today? Well, I'm going now down to the theatre to do my sound check. I'll not film that. If you want to see me doing a sound check, look through the videos. There's loads of that happening. But what I will do is, of course, take a little video of the empty theatre. I think there's something special about an empty theatre because it's anticipation for me of what might be. Then I will do 2 shows tonight, one at 8 and one at 10. Then I shall retire for the night and a sea day tomorrow. So I'll speak to you either before I do the shows or after the shows. But anyway, I'm away for now. That's enough talking. Well, good morning. I didn't speak to you after the show last night. No need to. The shows went really, really well. I took some footage backstage before the show because I know a lot of you like to see the areas of a ship that you can't get to yourself. And there's loads of that on other videos, so please subscribe to the channel, or that'll help me. Or if you want to look at those other videos, just scroll back through. And if you're enjoying this one, don't forget, hit the thumbs up. Anyway, it's a sea day today. Nothing to do today. And there's loads to do, of course, on a sea day on any ship. And again, I've covered this in other videos. I'm not going to go into that again. As the daily program arrives, choose whatever you want to do. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to head off and read my motorbike magazine, Adventure Bike Rider, and plan in my head all these wonderful trips that I want to do. And I hope that I do the most that I plan. I'll have a light lunch, I'll relax again this afternoon, I'll walk around the ship, outside the ship, I'll do my steps, and tonight's show is the cast, and I'll go and see it, and just have a wonderful, relaxing day, and then arrive in Kades tomorrow. Now, I know that tomorrow there is at least one more guest entertainer getting on, a very good friend of mine, and he's been featured in the Queen Mary 2 video. It's Max Fulham, the ventriloquist. So Max is joining us tomorrow in Kades, which means that the next 2 sea days, I'll have real good company with Max. Anyway, that's enough for now. I'm away to have a relaxing day at sea on Queen Victoria. Well, I feel like singing when you come to the end of a perfect day, because that's where we are right now. I've had a wonderful, wonderful day today. Just relaxed, just doing nothing. I think it's oftentimes great to have nothing to do and enjoy doing nothing. Some clips that you have just seen, some of the live clips, Samuel Moore, the classical guitarist, was doing one of his concerts in the Queen's Room. I give you a little clip of that. Another very good friend, I've met him many times on the ships. Then, what else did I give you live? I think it was the cast, a little snippet of the cast show this evening, and then into the Queen's Room, and you saw some of the dancing there as well. And the sunset. Well, or near enough. It is now set. It's time for me to retire for the night. Thanks for being with me on this sea day. And don't forget, if you're enjoying the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will be forever in your debt. Not that subscribing costs you anything. I don't know why they say subscribe. It's just one of those terms that YouTube use. Okay, see you tomorrow in Kades. Good night for now. And a very nice sleep was had. Okay, Kades. I'm heading ashore. I know exactly where I'm going, to the big food market that Hayden took me to when we were here on Queen Mary 2. And if you want to see exactly where I'm going, if you look back through the videos and you'll see Kades, just Kades in itself, you'll see where I'm heading. I know even what I'm going to eat, and what that is, well, I'll show you when I get there. Let's go ashore into Kades. And again, this is not an in-depth video on Kades. That has been done. It'll just be a few little clips of my day ashore in Kades. See us ashore.
No puede estar más de enseguida.
Now, I had a bit of a moment there, because when I arrived at the market where I wanted to come to, the gate was chained up. You couldn't get in. And then I thought, oh, this is May the 1st. It could be a May bank holiday or a May holiday. And some of the clothes shops are closed. So I walked around the side of the market, and then I saw another entrance that was open. And so I came inside, and a lot of the stalls are closed. Some of them are just opening, but the one that I wanted, which was here, it was open. Chicharrones churro is what I'm eating. It's like almost like a pork belly thing. I'll show you. I'll show you. This is what I've come off the ship into Kades to eat. That's it there. And you order it by weight. You can have an eighth, a quarter, a half, or a pound. Trust me, it's lovely. There's the girl serving it there. Mightn't look it, but it tastes great. The ship. Wonderful time in Kades. The weather was glorious. I had a wonderful time sitting in the sun, people watching and getting some food. Now, tonight I'm going obviously up to have dinner. Nothing too much, because that spicy pork belly sort of filled me up, to be honest with you. Then I'll go and watch Max, and I'll put up a little snippet of the show, and then I'll chat to you tomorrow. 2 sea days ahead of me, and then into Southampton, where I leave the ship. See you tomorrow, after you've seen a little clip of Max. Bye for now.
It's actually quite important to me that we... Granny, what are you doing? I'm waving! Yeah, I can see you waving. Who are you waving at? I'm waving at the ladies.
How very funny Max was. That was Granda. that he was with. He also has a monkey. He has a puppet that he builds and does this fabulous routine with as well. If you ever see his name anywhere, make sure you go and see him. And I know he is in the Edinburgh Festival this year, so if you're up that part of the world, look for Max Fulham. He's also a lovely guy off stage, and I will be having pub lunch with him today, and maybe I'll get him to say a quick hello to you. Apart from that, it's a sea day. Hello. I do have to work tonight. Remember earlier on I said maybe I don't have to. I had only one show scheduled. Well, I have another one, which I don't mind. Also getting on. Also, yesterday in Kades, another group of guys got on called the Bass Tones. I've never worked with them before. They're doing 2 shows tonight. They're doing 7:15, a pre-dinner show in the theatre. Then they're doing a normal show at 9, I think it is. And then I'm on doing my second show at 10:15. So I have a sound check to do at 4:30, which you don't even need to bother about. Other than that, well, it's just a day at sea. Some celebrity speakers on as well. We have Rob Bonnet, who was the BBC award-winning journalist. He travelled the world for over 30 years, attending World Cups, Olympic Games, meeting some of the biggest sporting stars. He is about to start a talk down in the theatre at 11 o'clock. There's all sorts of stuff going on, you know. If you've been on a cruise, from start to finish of the day, loads of stuff happening. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm taking it easy. I have a show tonight and I have a pub lunch. Okay, if I see anything of interest around the ship, I'll do a little clip of it and let you know what it was all about later on. Okay, let's go for now. See you. And here he is.
Hello, how are you?
And we've had a wonderful, what did we have?
Fish and chips.
And
I had a sticky toffee pudding.
I had the crumble.
Gotta be done.
That's as much as you're getting from us.
That's as much as you're getting from me.
Well, we've had a wonderful day together, Max and I. Catching up, having a laugh, talking about this business that is show, and just enjoying ourselves at sea. Incidentally, for those that want to know, we've just entered the Bay of Biscay, and it is very, very calm. And it's going to be plain sailing all the way home tomorrow into Southampton in the early hours of whatever day that is. Saturday, Sunday, whatever day, I don't really know. But anyway, that's irrelevant. I'm dressed now, as you can see. I'm heading down to do my show. Starts at 10:15, finishes at 11, and then tomorrow will be the last day on board. So I'll chat to you tomorrow. See you then. Well, a very good morning to the last day on board. I have checked. This is Saturday. If you've been on a cruise, you'll know that you just lose track of the days, unless it's a Holland America ship and they have the days of the week on big floor mats in the elevators. But anyway, this is the last day, which is Saturday. It's another sea day. My plans for today is very, very simple. Do very little. I'm meeting up with Max to do afternoon tea in the Queen's room. I'll film a little snippet of that, although if you have just watched, I think maybe a couple of videos ago with me being on Queen Anne, I did film some of the Queen's room in Queen Anne, the afternoon tea. But Max has actually never done afternoon tea on the Cunard's ships before, so it's going to be a first for him. Then what are we doing this evening? We'll go, yes, because it's the last night and neither Max or I are working, we're going to go to the main restaurant for a farewell dinner. I'll take you up there as well. And then catch the boys, the Bass Tones, who I met yesterday actually at the sound check, and they did 2 shows last night, fabulous shows. I'll get a little clip of them tonight because they're doing their farewell party night in the Queen's room. So keep watching. I'll also walk around the deck. Don't worry, I'm getting my steps in. Okay. This is his first afternoon tea.
It's a video.
Look at him, he's all excited.
Can't wait.
And that is it. We're at the end of my time on board Queen Victoria. Had a wonderful day today. You've just seen clips of out round the ship, in the Queen's room for afternoon tea. Then I'll put up a picture of Max and I in the restaurant tonight. What else did we see? Yes, today is the first birthday of Queen Anne, so there's a cake on board the ship here as well. The bass tones, a little clip of their show in the Queen's room tonight. And then, of course, to round it all off and put a big smile on my face, I was able to watch the qualifying for the Miami Grand Prix. So I'm a happy boy. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this particular video. If you have enjoyed it, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to comment. I'll read them all, good and bad. And even more importantly, subscribe to the channel. As you can see behind me, I'm packing. Yes, I get up early tomorrow morning. Well, early. I have immigration to do at 6:50, which for an entertainer, yeah, that's early. Immigration, I leave the ship and then I head to Portsmouth. I'm there overnight and then I join another ship. Where am I heading? Well, if you're interested to know that, you look out for the next video that's coming in about a week's time. I'm going basically transshipping to another ship. Anyway, have a wonderful time wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thanks for giving me 25 or 26, well, I don't know how many minutes this is. I think it's still less than 30 minutes of your time. And I do appreciate you watching. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye for now.